Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you another dish which is a fillet of sea bass with fregola sarda with sun-dried tomato, a little spicy. Simple. First thing I want to show you how to fillet the fish. You don't have to because you can always buy already filleted. I've done this earlier on. Before I do that, I'll show you the utensil that I'm going to use now. I got a pair of pliers like tweezers that can be used to help you to get rid of some of the bones left in it. This is a nice fillet. Now you need it's good to be soft, and I want to show you a little trick for everyone. This has got nothing to do with cooking, but it's always useful. You can buy one of these stones, and there's a one size that's rougher than the other. So you start with a rough size because this is going to be razor sharp. Because if you want to fillet fish, so you do this kind of. Never put oil, water. Keep it dry. Very important. Now you do that only this way up, and when you do the other side, this way up. So you're gonna go towards the blade like this. So you do the rough size, and then you use the softer one at the end, like this. And then you keep your stone on the side from time to time, because people have problem with sharp knives at home all the time. My mother-in-law is always asking me to sharpen and not all knives. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with it. I'm going to show you how to fillet the fish very quickly. First thing, you have to do an incision here. There is between there. So you once you've done the incision, then you run the knife. See, it's very sharp over the shoulder, bone of the shoulder. Then you go like that, put it through. And then you're going to go over this belly. Normally you can save all the belly, but this point I show you, I'm going to then eventually model it a little bit better. I'm going to do this faster, otherwise I'll be here all day. Okay, there we are. Okay, I'm going to put this in the bin, excuse me. I've got to make sure, put your finger on it like that, make sure there's no excess scales. I'm going to cut this, make it a little bit nicer by modeling it. This piece of the tail we don't need, make it look a little bit more. Okay, so that's the one, the other one. Okay, cut it this way. I mean, you can keep that piece, you don't have to get rid of it, but today I'm trying to be this is quite big fillets for one person. Now here on the top, there's always a couple of bones left. This is why you need this. So that's one, two, three. Yeah, put your finger on it, run your fingers, no bones. It's always here. Because you don't want to sort of make, it's irritating when you're eating something that you know there's no bone and then you find a bone in your mouth. And it can be actually dangerous. Okay, after filleting the fish here, now we're going to do the next bit, which is the fregola garnish. I don't usually like garnishing fish with main courses with pasta, but this one is fregola. It's a typical Sardinian, like a pasta, I would say. It's not even couscous. It's been boiled like a pasta. You can boil it from 6 to 8 minutes. And what I've done is boil it with salted water, strain it. I put a bit of olive oil not to stick, so it stays a little bit. You can actually play with it a bit. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, I'm going to be chopping some garlic. I use 2 cloves of garlic because we like a lot of garlic. And all I do with it is just slice them like this. Okay, when you do this, don't be careful, don't chop your fingers off. So that's the garlic is ready. Chili, I like it very spicy, this one. For people like spicy people things, this is good. You don't have to have spicy, by the way, but when this dish was made, initially, was made to be spicy. And I think with a delicate fillet of fish like this, I don't know, it tastes amazing. I've pre-chopped some sun-dried tomatoes, but you can see this time I didn't chop them as fine as last time when I do other sauces. I just cut them into like this and chop them in bigger chunks. Because actually, when you prepare this dish, it's nice to have big chunks of it. So now we're gonna go to the process of this. By the way, also made some tomato sauce like you see in the previous recipe, very simple with a garlic base and tomatoes and olive oil and salt and pepper and nothing else. So this is a little bit of tomato sauce which you need for this dish. Okay, now we're gonna go to and do the fregola. Again, this is quite easy and simple. You have olive oil in a frying pan as usual. Put the garlic in. This chilies. I like it spicy. Okay, let's get this going very quickly. Okay, I'll just put the sun-dried tomatoes in. Chopped sun-dried tomatoes. As you can see, they're now frying with the garlic. Make sure you don't burn the garlic. Okay. So once those are ready, fry a little bit. Then I add a little bit of this tomato that I made earlier. Okay. Then it's too strong. Now the sun-dried tomatoes are softening up a bit more. So you get kind of dark, dense sauce. Very easy. Then you add the fregola. It's 2 of us. I said 2 spoonfuls like this per person. You can put more if you want. When you cook this, kind of dries up because fregola is normally I would have some vegetable stock, but I just simple water would do. Put a bit of water in there. So it's all up to you whether you want to have it a bit wet, a bit drier. What's important also is not to forget to put the usual seasoning. I like a lot of seasoning. I put a bit more salt as well. So I've dished up some of the fregola that you see on the plates ready for the sea bass now, and I'll show you a bit of salt on the skin. This is not typical Sardinian. This is very. I learned this from the French, I have to say. I love cooking the fish this way because the skin protects the flesh of the fish, and it doesn't dry up the fish, and it keeps the skin, to create the skin very crispy, while the actual flesh of the fish stay moist. Okay, so I've been cooking this on a non-stick pan. Make sure you don't put too much olive oil, not on a very high heat. So what you do is make sure you see until the skin is crisp. Now I'm going to do something that I'm cheating a little bit because I wouldn't do this on a normal occasion. But normally, what you do is you stick the pan in the oven and you let the top finish. So this time I'm going to do a quick. You're going to turn the fire off, and I'm just going to turn it around. Just a quick one just to finish the other side of the fish. And you can see the fillet is nice and okay. So I think this is ready. Now we're going to dish it up like so. Now my fishmonger is super generous. As you can see, he sent me a huge sea bass. You could actually eat it with 4 people with this size of sea bass. I asked for size portion sea bass, but because he knew it was for me, of course he gave it to you a bit bigger. But you can see it's a lot of fish. What I like to do at the end, just a little touch, this is the way it should be presented. I like to add a little bit of Malvern salt in it, like that, on the skin, because it gives that extra. It's like having chips. And with the spicy Fregola, this is absolutely fantastic. I love it. So by the way, Fregola, sun-dried tomatoes, the fish, everything you can buy in our shop. Make sure that for the fish, first of all, you ask whether you want it filleted already or whole fish, and make sure that you order it 24 hours before. If it's a big fish, what you can do is cut into smaller chunks and still fry it on the skin and do smaller pieces. This is, as I said, this is going to feed 4 people, really. I think this is it for today. This is a sea bass, fillet of sea bass, pan fried on its skin, crispy skin, with this very spicy Fregola with sun-dried tomatoes and chili and garlic. I'll have this for lunch now with my wife. Thank you.